I'm kind of excited for right now because it's going to be my 2025 wish list for, 2025. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm excited to share my 2025 bag wish list. Now, be take a grain of salt on this, but it's not my wish list for like just 2025. It's literally my wish list so far for what I think that I would really want up to the, near future, I guess, because I really want to start going to transition into leather bags. And I've had mentioned this already in a couple of videos ago, and I'm kind of ready for that. So I'm excited to share with you. And I have a couple of ideas already just because I still have a few bags that I love to use and wear. So I wanted to, maybe think about or think through about what I wanted and if I really need it, if it's something that I'll be able to use in my style and my preferences. So I actually have a list. So I'm kind of excited because I love talking about bags. I love talking about specifics of bags, and although I'm not gonna purchase the ones at the actual, but who knows, right? I mean, we can never tell. If I have the budget to get it and if it's offered, then why not? But for now, let's get it to the if I don't have any budget kind of issue, what will I get? Now, the first one is actually, I don't need a list for that because the first two I kind of am thinking about which one first because I love both the colors. Now, as you can see right now, I'm wearing a beautiful yellow shirt that I will link down below on where I got it. It's a really, really nice, beautiful, mellow yellow shirt. It's so cute and it's so perfect for the summer. I've been thinking of getting a yellow bag, but I don't. Before I was like thinking, what should I get? Is it a Birkin? Is it a Kelly? I'm even thinking about a capucine because I saw a capucine that is so cute in yellow, but it's kind of hard to find it again or for the price that I'm willing to pay for it. So I don't know. With the Birkin and the Kelly, of course, but the thing is, it's kind of hard for me before to think about what should I get better. Where will it work better? If it's a Birkin or in a Kelly? But I think I've kind of figured out that I'm willing to have a yellow Birkin and probably a palladium harder. I think gold. I'm still okay with both, but I need the proper yellow. I think hopefully it gets to be this yellow because I really really like this yellow, which is the reason why I wanted a yellow color bag because I've been loving it, and so far it's kind of easy to pair. Now the next is a yellow. Well, with the lifestyle I'm doing, I'm good with the Kelly, but actually so far I don't have any leather Birkin bag. So I'm thinking about getting a Birkin, but I'm willing to get a yellow Kelly bag in Resone or the Relax design if I get an orange Birkin bag. Now, I want literally a Birkin for the orange, like the Rouge 8. I mean the orange, the typical Hermes orange, because the Hermes orange is such an iconic color. I love it to bits. As you can see, my background is literally the one. A few of my boxes are actually orange of the Hermes color because I really, really love it. And it's something I know I can pair because before I had this beautiful iconic red bag that I kept using all throughout my high school days until my college. I have a beautiful orange bag. It's so beautiful. I wear it constantly. It's like this orange clutch type, but it has a small shoulder strap or like a short strap. But it was so nice. I use it every day, whether I go on Sunday out, brunch time, if even if I go out like going to an errand and even to a nice night out, it's perfect. It's a nice pop of color. It's not too big, it's not too small. So with orange, when I saw it on a Kelly, it was beautiful. I would really say it's nice, it's beautiful and structured, but I think I would much prefer to use it in a Birkin because I like tote, and like I said before, that bag that I used before this orange was something I constantly use. And for anything, for evening, for day out. So I think the Birkin will be more practical for me to use every time because an orange is a go-to in a tote form, and I think it will look more dazzling. I did try it before. It was so nice. I honestly would prefer to get an orange one, but with the hardware, I think I would still prefer it in a gold hardware. I'm okay with the silver hardware or palladium hardware, but I think I much prefer the orange in a gold hardware just because it it kind of blends. It will blend well as much as the pop of a silver hardware. So that I think for me is I've already tried an orange Birkin actually dupe in silver hardware and palladium hardware, and it's actually fine. I get to use it. It's pretty chill, but that's in a size 35. Yeah, I think that was a size 35, so I'm not quite sure about it. But I think for me, a Birkin 30 would be much more easy for me for a day out, night out, anything. It will be perfect. A Birkin 30 is the best size for me in my preferences and how I bring stuff. So yeah. So we got to the orange and yellow. Now these are more on colors, but also how they are styled. So like I said, well the Birkin is a retourne. And then with the Kelly, I wanted also a retourne in the yellow. But the next one, this color, I'm still not thinking about it. This because this bag it's going to be hard or possibly impossible for me to get. Now, as you know, I got from Mother's Day, my husband gifted me this beautiful Rouge H colored Kelly bag in size 22 in gold hardware in box leather. Now, this is such a stunning piece. Now, I became obsessed with box leather and I've been obsessed with structured bags in a vintage look, and I love those kind of looks. The vintage look that's in a nice shiny leather. Now, I know I can't possibly have a box leather Birkin. If there is something that exists like that, then great. But I would want a Birkin Cellier in a Rouge H. Probably, I think I would much like it as a Birkin 25, a bit bigger, for me to put a lot more stuff, but structured, right? And in gold hardware. I think it will look great. I think I'll be able to use it so much because, like I said, my signature color in a bag is red. I could pair it with everything. So I think that would be the best. But that's why I said that that might be on a like later years. I don't even know if I'll be able to find it because it's kind of hard to find it nowadays with a good price. So that's the real practicality of it. I saw it once. It was super pricey and I don't think I'm able to, pay for that amount, especially my practicality thoughts. So, maybe not. So that's about it on that Birkin Cellier. Now, when it comes to different leather, I have fallen in love with the grizzly styles of Hermes, and I really like the beautiful in chocolate brown, probably a chocolate brown, or I'm willing for the gold also. I'm still not sure, but in a Kelly, a grizzly, in a size 25 or 28, I'm even willing for a 32 if there is. And the beautiful grizzly color in a chocolate brown or gold, that is so stunning. I like it. Evidently was like suede in a perfection color of like blend of vintage looking that's like used, or especially if it ages in a dark brown color, that will look beautiful, amazing, and I am so excited if I ever get one like that. It's okay. So but like I said, I'm like really thinking about what colors I would want and what style and what I would prefer. So far you have heard me mention about Birkins and Kellys. I do want a Chanel flap, but I'm not, since I have this beautiful Rouge H Kelly that I enjoy using every day on a day, is I'm not ready to get back because I did um, give up on a red flap. I had to give it up for personal purposes, of course. But I want to get back a Tiffany blue bag. I did have one before. I think you've seen it in a couple of my pictures before, and that was in a gold hardware. Now I had to give that up because I wasn't fully using it as much as I was hoping. to use it because I really, really love the color. It's a perfect spring summer color, and I find out that I can easily pair it during winter. The sad part to it is, like I said, I feel like gold hardware doesn't match with the Tiffany blue, so I think a silver hard will be best. I know it's going to be hard to find one in that color. Even finding that color itself, it will be very difficult. But hopefully, maybe in the future, I'll be able to get one in Tiffany blue with silver hardware. So that's it. But okay, this is kind of weird. I have been loving yellow, right? If I don't get any Birkin, or if I don't find a good price for a yellow Birkin or a yellow Kelly in Retone style, of course, I would love a classic flap in baby yellow. Just and in silver hardware, okay? Silver hardware specifically, not gold. I think it would look so adorable. I don't know why. It just would look so cute. I saw a couple of pictures already, and I saw Joshua Lu obsessing about it. And I think in a flap, it will look so stunning. But the price and price increases makes it very impossible, and I don't think I will be able to find one pre-loved that's in a good condition with a good price, especially if the price that I'm willing to pay for it. But I get it, okay? So that's why with that, I'm kind of leaning towards having it like at the last or the bottom if I could find it. With colors, and I'm still leaning back to neutrals, of course. And there's one that it's not a color, well, technically it is a color, but it's a style. I love pearl accessories. Okay, I love pearls. I love them so much. They're beautiful. They're easy to wear. If I want to dress something simple, I just add some pearl accessories and they look stunning and upgrades my look. So I saw this beautiful, well, actually, I saw a couple of them in Joshua Liu's vlogs, and it's the Pearl Dior, Lady Dior bags. And they were so stunning. I mean, seriously, but I was leaning towards the white ones with the pearls, not the one with the pink or not the one with the blue. I like the white one. It was like super classic. It's like a wedding bag, an evening bag, an everything bag that you could go for special events. Like that's the bag. That's the bag I want. Like I said, I've been thinking carefully of what the bags that I want to collect in my collection, and the ones that I want to keep like forever. And I think that one will be the perfect if I want a bright color bag or a light color bag. It will be perfect for any special events. Like I said, evenings, night outs, weddings. If I'm going to attend a ball, it will be the perfect bag. And it is so nice, but I know it's so expensive. I know it's like impossible to get, but like I said, it's just a wish list. It's something that I really, really like and I've thought of carefully. So, yeah, that's kind of, wishful thinking if possible. Now, with unique bags like that, and I know it's going to be pricey, I have another pricey bag that I really, really like. Just because I thought about was just giving up my white Birkin dupe bag in silver hardware. It was so beautiful. That is in a Birkin 30 white and palladium hardware. It is so nice. I've used it like so much. I think that's my most used bag because, like I said, Birkin is the perfect everything used bag because it's a tote in a Birkin 30. To me, I'm 5'5", so it's like the perfect size. So I was like, okay, I think if I ever give this up, I need one that could, possibly change that. But sadly, I wasn't willing to try first a plain one. And although that would be the perfect like thought for me to get, like a plain one. But I saw this and I couldn't remove it out of my head. It was just stuck there. Is Mel in Melbourne's Kelly bag, which is the Kelly in alligator in matte white baton color in palladium hardware. That was so beautiful. It's so nice. I will try to find a picture of that or try to show, or all the bags that I'm going to talk about, I am going to show the colors and what they look like so that you guys can, share the idea and dream with me. So I like that beautiful bag, but I actually want it in a Birkin, not in a Kelly. just because I think it will look more stunning because I do have the Himalayan dupe bag that's in a croc, and then it's Himalayan shade and it's kind of like shiny, but I also have the one that's in matte. But this one is beautiful because it keeps it interesting with the Kelly style. But with the Birkin, I think it has a more nice blank canvas because it's wider. So I think it would be perfect as a design for the alligator colored in matte white, hopefully in matte white and in palladium hardware. So I really like that, and hopefully I get that because I know it will be as pricey. I think it's like a great option of a bag, and I think I would love it and I'll be using it because it's still a white bag. It keeps things interesting. Especially I have actually accumulated a lot of plain solid color clothes, and the white bag will just easily accentuate it because there's a little texture on it. So I think it'll be easy for me to wear on a daily basis. Now the next one is, I just saw this recently. It's just been probably a month that is in my cart because I saw it and it was so beautiful. I don't know why. I just loved it. Now, I love really dark green color bags. It's like the forest green color. But when I saw this one, this shade, okay, it's it's not vert cricket. It's not that because that one I actually am not uh, in love with. I prefer like the real pastel ones. And I saw this beautiful pastel green. I will try to find the name of it in Hermes colors, but in a Kelly, in a Cellier, I prefer the size 28 of it. The that size because it's a nice big, and I'll get to use it every day, and it's very useful and still versatile. The the minty shade of it is so beautiful. Like, I don't know, I was in love with it. It was like spring and summer all together in the perfect mix possible because in summer I feel like pastel colors are great. And in spring it's of course the green, the forest, the grass. That for me is spring itself. And of course adding lace to it. And that bag itself will be perfect in a lot of my lacy dresses because I really like lace dresses. And although I have like a lot of beige bags and white bags, I think that would add a little bit of youthness to it. Now I think gold hardware will still be best for that, not silver hardware. But I'm kind of flexible if ever what is more offered and what I can find like that with a good value to it. So the next one is, well, that one's a weird kind of addition that I don't really think of, expect myself to like. But yeah, now this one is the weirdest one of all. The final one, the last one. And my hubby disagreed with me because I like this bag. I like it in a specific color itself as well. I'm a boyish type of girl. I love fashion, yes, but when you see me or if I'm as comfortable already, you will know that I'm a boyish type of girl. I'm very, in Filipino term, I'm very kalog, and everybody knows that about me. Because even if I wear a dress, you would see I'm not as girly as you'd expect. So this one resonates with me, but my hubby disagrees. So it's kind of at the last part because I don't know if I'll be getting it. But I know it's going to be useful. It's actually the cargo Birkin in the gray color. It's like, I think it's an a tan color, which is so nice. And I will show a picture of it. I'm also thinking about if I'll get the size 25 of it or the size 30. But it's so nice, and I think it'll be a nice mom bag as well because it has like front pockets. And to my hubby, it's like it's too much. So he thinks that it's not a nice bag. I don't know if maybe if I ever get it, although I know that it's pricey. If I get it and I see it up front, like actual, maybe he might like it. But I'm not pushing my luck. And like I said, these are the collections I'm thinking through so far right now that I really like, and hopefully I could get some of it, in my collection. So that's actually about on that specific color. Oh, by the way, with the brown, there's an additional to the brown. I always wanted a vintage box leather Kelly in a brown color. It doesn't matter if it's choco brown, doesn't matter if it's gold. I want that in a box leather. But so far, that's why it's something that just like a pass by, because it's so hard to find one. I don't think I can find one with that color. And although I like the black, that's also a nice one. In box leather general, a box leather bag, I would love so much. Let's just add that to the wish list, because I've been loving collecting box leather bags, and so far I started already. So I'm obsessed, and so far I have a couple of box leather bags. They're not dupe, they're not copies of the Hermes, but like there's still leather bags, and they're the box leather, and they're so beautiful that I've been obsessed with box leather bags. So I don't have one in brown. I have one in black, a black one with the vintage painting on it. So beautiful. I have one in a solid black, as in a mini as well, in a mini size of a bag. I so love it so much. And I have one also. I have one that's like, I think it's, no, it's not. It's a touch. It's an exotic touch on the bag. It's so beautiful as well, and it's in a black also. So I don't have one in brown, and I'm so excited if I find one. I really get one. But I want it in gold hardware. The brown in a vintage looking box leather would look so nice in gold hardware. It would add the vintage to it. But a better option on the hardware would be a brass color. I would like that also, or aged gold. That would be so nice in a bag. And I would probably, get one in a heartbeat if I find one in a good price. Probably not. I think even if it's a bit higher of a price, I might still get it because that's how much I love it. But hopefully, I get it in a bigger bag. I'm hoping to get it in a size 32 would be the best. But I'm willing to bend on a 28 and 25. 25 because it'll become like my mini bag, because I love size of a mini bag. But so far, that is my wish list for this 2025. My bag wish list, of course. I still do have a wish list for like the in general things that I really, really wish for, that are like my plans for the next coming years. But so far, right now, that's my idea. And so far, I've chosen colors that are something that I don't have right now, because I have a couple of bags. And so far, I think I've mentioned bags that are not in this color range, because I wanted to try leather bags right now that I still will appreciate and will use. But I will still use my PU leather bags that I really love so much, especially this one. This one, I'm still praying it doesn't give up on me, because it'll be hard to find a color like this in leather. But it's such a nice color. It's such a beautiful, it's like blue celeste. I think this is the close to blue celeste bag, and it's so nice. It's so comfortable to use, and yes, the wear of it is really, really bad, but it adds to that whole. That's why I added this shade of style of twilly, because it adds to that whole story of it, and it's still a beautiful piece. So yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope you guys could share and resonate with me with the bags that I really, really like. There's like, I'm so happy with them. I'm so happy with the wish list that I have consolidated and thought about. And hopefully, maybe in the next future, I'll be able to collect a few. And yes, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!